Hello and welcome to Duo Esports Week 2 match between AllOneLane and Have Faith. Right now we're getting ready to Champ Select. I'm Man Walrus. With me is Devin. We're going to be casting games today. It's also the first match we played, I believe, or actually the ones yesterday I think were played with 10 bans. But yeah, now we got 10 bans, and Kennan's going to get taken off first.
Are you certain?
As will LeBlanc. LeBlanc's quite a strong champion.
This is my personal permaban.
Let all make our choices.
Karma's also a pretty generally strong support. So far it seems to be less target bans and more just banning
You don't have the heart.
the generally strong champions. Lucian goes too.
Kennen. I like AD Kennen has been so oppressive lately. Like it's been taken over like pretty much any other pick. Like as far as like LCS, like LCKs have been doing that. They've been taking Kennen almost like any other pick.
Yeah. Yeah, Syndra's taken out too. Once again, just another generally strong
I recommend
champion.
skipping.
Lulu too. So the theme of this seems to be, I would have expected there to be more target bans now with the 10 ban system, but it's not over yet. So I guess we're done.
Oh, okay. Like the LCS ban.
Yeah, it's like the LCS. So this is going to be the first pick phase.
Right.
Gragas is taken. Gragas is a pretty strong top laner. He's up there with Galio in terms of tanks, basically top tier. Lee Sin, that's not surprising. That's a rich special. He's played that in almost all their games. Thresh taken out, confident early choice, jinx to victory. I gotta say that yeah,
Definitely rising in the ranks as far as like just being viable as a support all around. Like
so there's
solo
brand.
Q2.
Question is this mid lane brand or support brand? Because both are kind of annoying to play against.
Yeah, that's interesting. The brand for support pick into the. I guess it's like a counter to the Thresh.
Hopefully a champion gets locked in here. Okay, Orianna. That was pretty late, but looks like it will be a brand support then.
Yep, for sure. The early Gragas is still a flex.
Army, it's just the black screen apparently on stream. Oh, never mind. There it is.
I just got it covered. You're welcome, guys.
Gotcha. All right. And Breezy will lock in Fizz as the last champion. So now we're on to the second ban phase, and we'll see if the teams just keep banning what they were banning or try and react to.
That's a really strong pick phase from both sides. Like that's
Yes,
a really,
sir.
really good team fight you're getting out of Fizz and Lee Sin. The AoE from Fizz's damage plus Lee Sin is a single target damage. Really, really good there. And Thresh is
So, Teemo ban. That's a little bit interesting. Not quite sure what was the reason behind Teemo ban, but Kled's taken out. Joker Noder played Kled in one of the earlier games into a Darius, and he won pretty hard.
I don't think that was a target ban either. I'm not sure Hung-Soft plays Teemo.
Yeah, I think they're
just a
just
throwaway ban. Oh,
it might
there's
be just
also
throwing
Urgot.
bans. Yeah, they banned Aatrox too.
Okay.
So, guess we're getting slightly trolled by the bans here. See what they pick up. Zaya's pretty strong if you pick her up, especially with it's very good with the Thresh as well. Pretty strong lane. She's been climbing. She's one of the strongest ADCs on this patch right now. Though Draven
Yeah, for sure.
would be a bold choice. I don't know if they'll go with that for hero tournament. Let's see if
Okay.
they go to it.
Caitlyn with the nerf still stays in the top like 3, top 5.
Oh yeah, Caitlyn's still really, really strong in terms of everything. Yeah, I really hope they fix this champ select thing because I can't see the summoner spells that have faith. No, they go with Twitch. All right, so Twitch brand. It's a pretty oppressive lane to play against. Any lane with Brandon is kind of oppressive, but We'll see what happens, how they round out the composition. So we'll be Nautilus, I guess. So it looks like this could be a maybe Gragas jungle and Nautilus top that gets locked in.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
And the Renekton will be picked up as well. So I fully expected this to be top lane Gragas, turns out. It wasn't. I haven't seen it that much in the jungle, really, ever since the ult changes.
Right, yeah, it hasn't been. It's usually it's been top for like the past like month or so. In the meta, it's been like the top Gragas, like Nautilus, Renekton, kind of like, and then like other things, you know, Fiora.
So yeah, those are all the bands. Kid off fire obviously switches to ignite. That makes a lot more sense than exhaust on brand. Both supports look like they're running ignite. Although Smiley Sly Guy will take exhaust to counter Breezy's Fizz, obviously. I think it's good to have at least one exhaust against that composition. We'll see. So which composition do you like more? Who do you think's gonna have the edge going into the game?
I really like red side. I'm sorry. Which is HAFTH here?
Have faith.
Right. Yeah, have faith. They have the better comp. I don't know. I just believe that they're in their pick composition here. Because unless they can make it to late, unless they can hold out till late game, they have a couple of losing lanes in the Nautilus to Renekton matchup. The Twitch to Xayah is kind of tough too. Like if Xayah can get some poke off early, Thresh should get in the hook, it's over. And for that lane, but Brand, it also depends on Brand too. It's a lot of skill matchup.
We also seen Orianna switch to barrier instead of exhaust. I'm not sure if I like that because I think you do need exhaust versus the comp for have faith.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Against the Lee Sin, Renekton, Fizz, they're going to just one-shot people. They're going to start one-shotting people, so you're going to want that exhaust. Is that they don't really have. They have a good couple of tanks in the front line there with Nautilus, Gragas, but if they can get past them, then it's going to cause some damage. But it's going to be tough. They do have Nautilus, Gragas to hold them back.
Yeah, I'd also like to see Rich Push. This is also a champion he plays all the time, this Lee Sin. It's one of his best. So I think also into some pretty immobile lanes, I think he could make an impact.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's all gonna depend on the early game. Because if Twitch gets ahead in the early game, then he's gonna obviously be able to carry. Or like if Lee Sin gets ahead early, then he can carry the early game and prevent that from happening. So the early game is like going to be super important here.
Yes, despite compositions, it all does come down at the end of the day to execution. And you never really know what you're going to get when you see these teams. But it should be at least, I think we can, it should be safe to say that Have Faith has the better comp.
I think they have more of a snowballing competition. Like if Renekton or Fizz gets ahead early, it's going to be tough to stop that. But the other side does have a better team fighting composition. As far, like an Orianna ball on Gragas or Nautilus or something is a great engage, and then Twitch to back that up is just a really strong late game.
Not only that, but Brand does comparable damage if he gets ahead on support to a mid laner.
That's true. That's true. That you don't really need that.
So we could see AllOneLane take this game over if they get ahead or late, or if the game goes late enough to get to those late game team fights. The Twitch is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to those.
Another thing that kind of they only have the one AD threat on the day with the Twitch. They have so they need Twitch to get ahead in order for him to do sustained damage throughout the team fight. But it's not absolutely necessary for them to win. But they do need they probably will need some consistent damage during those team fights.
Yeah.
Depending on what Renekton and Lee Sin like to build, unless they're going full damage.
Yeah, I'd like to see Lee Sin be aggressive early game. But now we're in load screen, so we'll find out how it goes shortly. At least I hope so, because my screen is completely black.
It's interesting how they've just how they've let Zaya be for now, because I guess like they haven't nerfed or buffed her or anything since she's come out. It's pretty nice that they're just letting her be and letting her like you know, get into the meta. I think she's pretty strong overall, but like maybe it's just because people haven't figured it out yet how to play against her. That is.
Yep, but now we should get into the first game of our match versus AllOneLane and Have Faith. For AllOneLane, Hung Like a Sloth is in the top lane, Magshell in the jungle, Smiley Sly Guy in the mid lane, Hero Termina at ADC, and Kid Off Fire playing a champion that's on fire in the bot at support. And for Have Faith, there's Joker Noder in the top lane, Rich Rich in the jungle, Breezy at mid, Clumsy at ADC, and Jinx to Victory at support. We have our annual pregame Nocturne ult as well. That happens for like 30 seconds, but that should get cleared up eventually, soon, hopefully. Usually goes away. There we are. And we're underway. So let's see what they do in terms of early game strategies, because something that's been pretty popular is grouping up in a death ball and running face first into the enemy team.
That sounds like a good strategy to me. But they do have some good disengage on the side of Have Faith.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to call these level 1 fights, but I don't know what's going to happen if the two teams do meet up. And it looks like it might happen, though they'll actually see the Rich first. It looks like they won't go for anything. They'll just set up defensively. Although the Renekton is moving in. It's in the push top side. So we'll see. And the Rich Perch also starting blue side. He's actually moved up to red side since then. Joker Nerder's also playing pretty aggressive, but okay, he gets that early deep ward. Smiley Sly Guy's coming around, but I don't think they can really do much to this Renekton. Unless he decides to walk in a really weird direction. Well, I don't know what Joker Noder thinks he's doing. I don't know why he's there or anything. There's a complete Cloud Fiesta, but like he juked them. He didn't get away, and now Hung Like a Sloth is in too deep. Is this gonna be first blood flash out of Joker Noder? Hung Like a Sloth should flash out as well. Kid Off Fire comes in to get first blood, though Hung Like a Sloth goes down as well. I do not understand what happened there.
I'm not sure.
Flash forward, Kid Off Fire. Juke by the Rich Bridge. Should be at least another auto attack. Flash forward nets nothing from Smiley Sly Guy. So that's 2 kills for AllOneLane. I don't understand why Joker Noder took that bizarre path back, but it worked. He could have just walked back through the river.
Maybe it was maybe he clicked on his minimap or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was.
I originally thought maybe he would have walked up there to flash over the wall, maybe, but it's like, why would you do that when you can just walk through the river and like flash over another wall and get out safely? But at the same time, he was the only one to escape from that. Jinx to Victory walks forward onto Hero Termina. They're not going to be able to do too much because Miranda's there. That was actually bizarre in every sense of the word, because Joker Noder, you could tell he wanted to hold on to his flash. But why would you walk deeper into the enemy jungle? I don't know why, but
I'm not sure. I'm sure it was a mini map error, or maybe he's trolling. I don't know. It's DM.
Yeah, this looks like a Clown Fiesta in the making already. But
there's a level 2 here in the bottom.
And yeah, it's also level 2, and Rich Perch is already counter jungling the Gragas. Yeah, they actually wanted to use that deep ward, I guess, or something. Also, out of Breezy. Pretty cool. Though he does all in on Smiley Sly Guy right now, and he should win this fight. He's got Ignite. Ignite goes out, and that should be a kill for Breezy, starting that Fizz snowball that can be so deadly. He also gets Dark Seal.
That's exactly the kind of thing that I was talking about. Like, once Fizz gets rolling, it's going to be kind of hard to stop him. And shit, I'm kind of curious as to why they didn't flash.
All in bot lane. Brand goes out, but I think the Thresh and Zaya win this. Zaya didn't even E. They still kind of came out on top of that trade. Yeah, the thing with the Fizz is like, it's like you expect maybe to win an all-in at like level 6, but it's like, why are you trying to all-in a Fizz as Orianna at level 4? Especially when he started Darkseal. Hung Like a Sloth and Joker Noder. Oh, stun onto Jinx to Victory. Hero of Termina gets the expunge, doesn't do enough. E back from Zaya, but no one will fall. That was pretty close, but nothing happened in the end. Also, I will point out, Kid Off Fire used both of his summoners, but everyone else in bot lane still has all of them. We'll see. He still even is being aggressive to the last drop of mana, throwing the E down onto Clumsy. So now you see Gragas looking to move up into Lee Sin's jungle, but he might run into Lee Sin. That or he's trying to do a Blast Cone gank over the wall. He'll hit the Scrying Orb and see Lee Sin, though. It looks like he wants this fight. Okay, no, now he wants to leave. He's gonna get collapsed on. Magshell, he's just, yeah, you just gotta run away, man, but Fizz is gonna chase him down. Breezy converts another kill. A 2-0 Fizz at 4 minutes is a little bit scary for the rest of the game here. Because he's supposed to get a little bit bullied by Royan, but he's really not. Joker Noder also, speaking of lane bullies, is bullying lanes. This is going to be a fed fish, I gotta say. So we will see how these lanes turn out. It looks like the closest lane so far is bot lane. Because it looks like Renekton, the solo laners for Have Faith seem to be in command right now. So Nautilus does win some trades if you stand in the middle of his minion lane. Kid of Fire is also once again out of mana. So that's a problem. You need that with Brand. Although he does have some pretty good wave clear. Twitch, you might, yeah. You don't want to stand that far up versus a Thresh. He might hook you. He's got the patented BM. But yeah, no, Breezy's now got a 10 CS lead as well as 2 kills, and he does hit level 6. So we should look to see either does Fizz get another solo kill or roam. Though Gragas is also waiting in the bush. So
yeah, and the Orianna's out of mana, so it's going to be hard for her to do anything.
Oh, Breezy goes forward. He's low on mana. Oh, Smiley Sly Guy, he hits level 6, but he's got no mana either. So, Hung Like a Sloth is there, but they see him on the ward. And Kid Off Firebacks, nothing actually ends up happening. That was a pretty good chunk from Smiley Sly Guy, though it doesn't do anything. He is still in lane, though. He's actually yet to back. I'm not sure why. He hit level 6. He's not going to be able to deny this lane fast enough, I don't think, from Fizz. I think he's just going to end up at a disadvantage. Rich Pritch moving up for a lane gank. I can't see anything happening. Yeah, he'll just get lanterned in. Twitch is already at his tower. And also, in the top lane, Joker Noder has also opened up a pretty significant CS lead over the Nautilus. It's at about 10 right now. Although, Kid Off Fire, he looks like he's walking up probably to ward Dragon. Yeah, he does get a ward on the Dragon. And right now, it looks like also Breezy is looking to make a roam down. We'll see what happens. They should be able to see him. AllOneLane should be able to react to this fast enough. But it looks like Have Faith want to commit to this. They'll walk forward, but they'll get slowed. So I don't think much will happen unless they decide to dive this. Ult goes out. It hits Hero of Termina. They will decide to dive this. Flash forward is not enough against this Fizz. Will he burn down from Ignite? The answer is no, but Joker Noder's here. You don't want to back there, Hero of Termina.
Oof.
Breezy continues on the Hung Like a Sloth and Kid Off Fire. Kid Off Fire looks to go down. Joker Noder also goes down, as does Breezy. Hung Like a Sloth making the plays, but he will go down too. Though at the same time, Smiley Sly Guy's here. Shockwave hits 2. Will Clumsy heals. Thresh hooks a minion. Zaya ult goes out. But now the Rich Pritch has joined the party. He should be here. Smiley Sly Guy flashes out. This should be a easy connect kill. So that's a 4 for 2 overall. So yeah, Have Faith comes on top. Comes out on top, even though Hung Like a Sloth did his best to wade in there and kill some people.
4 for 2.
He did pick up a double, but I'm surprised they didn't try and finish off that tower, but they might go for his Infernal Drake. Looks like they just want red buff right now, though.
Did you guys...
Oh, they might try and cheese him at his red buff.
Hey guys, did you guys notice that tower dive by the bot lane against Nautilus? That was just weird. Nautilus was getting attacked, but the tower never hit him. Anybody. That was so weird.
I didn't notice that. I just noticed everything dying.
Wait, he wasn't taking damage? Because he was getting... I thought he was getting hit, but he wasn't taking damage? Or...
Oh,
Yeah,
it looks like they're on
wasn't
fire right now, though.
What's,
Strange
Hero
stuff,
Terminus.
strange stuff, strange tower.
Stealth.
this game...
Looks like Hero of Termina's gonna open up on a clumsy, use his ult, but he'll just get lanterned out. That is weird. That might be a bug. That might be something weird with tower leashing. Just when you thought the memes about towers being weak were like already incredibly everywhere, you know, there's Hero of Termina, he can stealth out of here, but Kid Off Fire looks like he's done for. Breezy picks up his 4th kill of the game. That's a little bit something. It's a 4-1 and 2 Fizz. 10 minutes in. Hung like a sloth from Joker Noter. Exchanging blows. Nothing much happens, though. As I say, that Joker Noter goes back in. Courage of the Colossus pops. This might actually could be a kill depending on whether or not Joker Noter's... Yeah, no, never mind. He doesn't do enough damage, though Hung like a sloth isn't done yet. I don't know if that's a wise decision to make. Actually, it could be, because Gragas is coming up for a gank. Joker Noter goes back in. He gets ulted by Nautilus. The problem is, will he get the kill on Hung like a sloth? Looks like no. The Gragas ult helps him out. Magshell's here, but I don't know if they can convert this kill. Joker Noter might be able to just turn this around. Yeah, Breezy's coming in as well for the dive. He gets hooked in under tower, takes a shot, ease back in. He should go down, though.
Oh,
we'll see if Breezy can clean it up. Proto Belt Q in. That's one. That's some pretty gross damage for Fizz. He's still hanging around this tower while it looks like there could be a dive bot lane at the same time. Breezy's taking a lot of tower shots. Hung like a sloth. He gets out. At the same time, Richbridge is really posturing for this tower dive. Zyalt goes out. He gets kicked. And Hero of Termina, as well as Jinx to victory. Or not Jinx to victory, Hero of Termina as well as to Kid Off Fire. They both die. Oh no, you don't want to take the blast cone there, Smiley Sly Guy. He'll just get bursted down by Breezy.
Oh my goodness.
That is not good.
And it's almost an entire cross-map wipe there.
Yeah.
No, minus the Gragas.
That was basically a cross-map ace, though. The top lane kills were a little bit early to the point where they respawned before the bot lane ones happened, but
no towers taken yet.
It looks like this could be the first one, though. So that's a huge advantage for Have Faith. 17k to 21k. Pretty good lead for 12 minutes.
Yeah,
so we've just seen utter domination by Have Faith so far, in the mid lane especially. And Breezy's done a great job of roaming, being the catalyst for more plays across the map.
The early snowball from the Fizz is absolutely enough to take over the game, especially if they can get something like this Infernal Drake going. Or
yeah, he's already taken over the game, and we're only 12 minutes in.
First tower on bot allows
Magshell and Jinx to victory. Richbridge decides to go in, but he gets ulted back out by Magshell. He does take the Q. Joker Noter through the little, I guess, like a BM ward there. I'm not quite sure the purpose of that. He just walked up, took a tower shot, placed a ward. It should get cleared. Unless it doesn't get cleared. It looks like they want to try and kill him. He gets stunned, but he's going in 1v3. Never mind, actually, Breezy's here as well. Shockwave goes down, but Joker Noter will survive. Breezy picks up 1, Breezy picks up 2. Breezy will probably pick up 3. Flashes forward, though. He might go down. He will. At the same time, Hook lands on Hung like a sloth. He gets rooted by Clumsy. Joker Noter goes back in as well. So that's a 4 for 1. 4 for 1 on the side of for Have Faith. So even though their immensely fed Fizz goes down, it's not before he's already killed 3 people.
Almost their entire team goes down again.
Yeah, he's got the Magi's now as well. He's really going for that snowball. But if there were ever a game to build Magi's, now would be it. He's just completely styling on Smiley Sly Guy right now. And it looks like they should pick up a Rift Herald on top of this. This is going to be devastating. They're already up 2 towers. If they use this right, it can be completely devastating. In fact, even if they use it wrong and only get one tower, it still opens up their lead more. Though it looks like AllOneLane don't want to give this up. But I don't know if they can really contest this. And they won't. That'll be Rift Herald. For Have Faith. Oh, Rich Pritch looking for an aggressive play, but he's there 1v3. Alright, he gets the kick and goes down. His mind was telling him no, but his body was telling him yes. Hook doesn't connect. Fish gets flashed. That's a good flash there. Joker Noter, he's got Rift Herald, but he's coming in. He still wants to fight. They still want this.
Oh my goodness.
Have Faith, no, they're just incredibly strong right now. Hung Like a Sloth, though, you don't want a front line versus him. Breezy gets locked up. He'll actually get taken down while they're chasing Hung Like a Sloth on the side of... Oh, huge double kill coming out of Joker Noter. But he'll go down as well. Meanwhile, Jinx to Victory is fighting Smiley Sly Guy while Twitch is coming back up. I'm surprised Clumsy didn't die there. He walked right into a Nautilus, I guess, entire rotation of spells.
They overstay their welcome, and they take a couple kills for it. They keep a couple losses for it.
Yeah, that was a good fight for AllOneLane, but I feel like it was only because these are Have Faith's fights to lose.
And it looks like they're staying. They want to try and kill this Orianna. That has 2 levels on them, with very low health bars.
She has a shockwave too, but if they burst her down, she should not. She doesn't live long enough to use it. She's just CC the whole time. So
a good play by them. Good play.
It was risky, but it paid off. But yeah, no, that fight was only won because Have Faith decided to try and focus down the Nautilus while their Fizz was diving alone in the backline and just got caught and blown up.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to carry your carries.
And that's the thing, you want to protect this Fizz now, because he has this Magi's. He just lost like half of his Magi stacks in that fight. Went from 12 to 6. Oh,
yeah, that's
Breezy's here. He wants a blue. Will he get it? Yes, he will. I guess you really don't want to mess with this Fizz, but at the same time, there's a Gragas in the top lane. I don't think he can do much besides... Joker Noter should just be able to run. Oh, he gets ulted back in. It looks like he's going to try and fight it now. I don't know if that's a wise move, but we'll see. Renekton's pretty good at these kinds of things. Stun on the Mag Shell. Yeah, he's locked down. He should go down as well. Oh, Joker Noter, he might actually get one back. He will... Oh, flash forward out of Jinx to Victory. That was an amazing shield. It looks like Joker Noter might actually survive. Mag Shell looking to go down to Breezy, too. That was a crazy flash.
Yeah, was that the flash lantern or flash face of the mountain?
Ultimate goes down. Clumsy might burn down, and he will. Rich Pritch takes one down as well, though. He gets 2. Looks like Hero Termina will pick it up, though. So now Hero Termina, he's 4-2. He's actually doing pretty well for himself.
A couple of kills on that AD Twitch is all you're going to need. If he gets into the late game, he has the potential to take over.
The thing is, if he gets into the late game, all this Fizz needs to do is just land one ability on him, and he should just evaporate.
Yep, absolutely. So it's like it's kind of like a standoff there.
Yeah, Rift Herald used in the mid lane. This is probably going to be a tower for Have Faith. Rift Herald just destroys it. It's kind of funny to watch just how like the insane damage it does. Like a Sloth is in. I'm not quite sure why though. The rest of his team isn't really there. Breezy goes forward, but he might want to run. He gets stunned up. He won't be able to click the lantern either. So Breezy now down to only 4 Magi stacks. He keeps throwing it away.
Feels bad, man, to watch about someone who's going from 12-2 to 12-4. He has all the potential in the world to carry this game.
Yeah. It's like, if you want to play recklessly like that, like that's one thing, but don't do it with a Magi's.
Right.
You're actively losing yourself AP, though. We're seeing another fight in the mid lane. Hung Like a Sloth is very tanky. That's a huge E from Clumsy, though. Jinx to Victory is in the back line. He'll pick 1 up. They'll pick 2 up. Hung Like a Sloth will actually finish Clumsy. Huge Shockwave, though, gets 1. Hero Termina disconnects. Rich Pritch is in the back line by himself. Kicks him back. Ooh, Q connects as well. Rich Pritch is actually making huge plays, though there's a pause. You're not supposed to do that during a fight.
Oh, man.
Alright, so despite the DC, you're supposed to wait till the fight's over to pause the game there. That's because, like, especially if Brand ends up getting away because of this. Like, I've had games paused on me in team fights before in tournament games, and it's actually really disorienting to have not played for like a minute or two and then immediately get kicked back in.
Yeah, I can see how that. It's yeah, you're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, because Lee Sin currently doesn't. Oh, game's gonna resume. We'll see if they do pick up Kid off fire. They should. There's nowhere for him to run. So that's an ace for Have Faith. They're just so far ahead that we've seen the Rich Bridge just bodying them the whole time.
Still ends up in their favor. They lose
right now, I think my MVP candidate is Jinx to victory. He's played a very strong game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a great hook onto Gragas there. That stopped him from getting onto the Xayah early and allowed her to get more damage into the team fight.
Because if you look at this team, he's the only one peeling for the ADC. Everyone else is just diving all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they'll put a Ocean Drake on top of this Infernal. The next one's going to be another Infernal, too. The Rich Bridge, he wants to fight. He knows he's strong. There's no red buff. There's no reason for Gragas to go there, although it looks like AllOneLane are guessing that's where they are. It would be wise for them not to go there. The second sweeper is used to finally pick up that ward.
Second time's the charm.
Yep. So we'll see what AllOneLane tries to do
they're clearing this vision out. It looks like they're going.
See what they can do. Yeah, they might try and sneak a Baron. That's the only foreseeable way for them to get back in this game. Though at the same time, Breezy all-ins once again. He does a lot of burst damage, dodges the Gragas ult and the Orianna Shockwave, flash back in. He's brand ulted though. Smiley Sly Guy flashes out. The Hung Like a Sloth flashes in. Breezy's still alive. He goes down. Twitch is critting massively, but he gets kicked. He should go down as well. Breezy may get finished off. Oh, he's got the E. Will he turn this around? No, he won't. Actually, yes, he will. 1 for 1. But at the same time, Clumsy's is splitting bot lane, picking up more towers.
A triple kill for them in the 4v3, and Breezy gets another triple kill just to.
Yeah, Have Faith know they're ahead. They can just split their resources everywhere. This core basically, like Breezy's diving in, doing a lot of damage, but Joker Noder and Rich Bridge are just there the whole time, putting out damage, cleaning up kills.
And this Renekton can just
the dive buddies of
ignore the tower.
Renekton. They'll take out that tower. Xayah, I'm surprised actually. She went Clumsy went to clear red. I think he could have just kept pushing bot lane, gotten that inhib tower, but it looks like Have Faith could pick up a inhib here, though. Yeah, no, they waited too long. But it looks like AllOneLane still wants something off this play. I think you just cut your losses. Wow, the BM from Joker Noder. There's not much they can do. Although, I don't know about this fight. 4v2, maybe not. 4v1, probably not. You're probably not going to win that.
I'm not sure how exactly they have the early snowball from Fizz. Now Xayah too snowballing. It's going to be pretty difficult for them to stop. They have pretty consistent and explosive damage.
Yeah, everyone on their team is doing incredibly well for Have Faith. Oh. Okay, Twitch pops his ult, but doesn't really ult anyone yet. Joker Noder's getting blown up, but not quite fast enough if you're all in one lane. Xayah picks up 2. Hung Like a Sloth's just there on his own. He can't really do anything. It's triple for Clumsy. Breezy's probably just going to murder this Twitch. Actually, he doesn't have any cooldowns, so he won't. But alright, only Hero of Termina and Magshell escape. This could be Have Faith looking to try and end the game at 22 minutes. Joker Noder's still BMing and taking tower shots. The Rich Bridge continues to dive, as does Breezy. Breezy goes in and does not get the kill on Hero of Termina.
Oh, Termina staying
Joker
alive
Noder
there.
could go down, will burn down. Clumsy is trying to... Oh no, there's minions for that to bounce to, Clumsy. Watch out! He goes down to the Brand. Brand's pretty strong.
The 1v1 to losing to the Brand. A level down, too.
Yeah, I feel bad for the bot lane of AllOneLane. They stuck in it in lane, and there's like 11 of their 20 kills are on bot lane.
The kill onto Rich Bridge there from Hero of Termina kept them from ending the game, and Renekton too.
Yeah, and it's like you have 2 people on your team that are 1 and 9 right now. everyone else on your team has died at least 9 times via the bot lane. But it probably feels bad.
Yeah.
So I think AllOneLane needs to realize their only way of winning this is through their Twitch. Jinx to victory, going aggressive onto Kid of Fire. He aggro's Baron onto himself. I'm not sure if that was wise. I think at this point Have Faith are just trolling now. Yeah, he's really baiting hard for this. And that was actually really smart. Shockwave whiffs.
Jinx to victory with the
GA. I think the Sloth continues to die. Breezy's just blowing everything up. And that should be all she wrote for this one if Have Faith decide they want to end. It looks like they will.
Yeah,
they're 13k gold at 23 minutes, 6 towers to 0.
Terminator doesn't have too much wave clear for these siege.
He can ult, but the problem is there's no one between him and 5 members of Have Faith. They don't even need the other 5 members. Breezy in himself is enough. He goes down in his fountain. So yeah, that's a decisive Game 1 victory for Have Faith, and we'll see how AllOneLane responds after the break, I guess.
Looks pretty decisive to me.
So who are your MVP candidates for this game? For me, it's Breezy. And Jinx to victory as well.
probably Breezy, but Jinx to victory is definitely a good candidate.
I want to give it to Jinx to victory, right? Because he was the only one protecting people, and he made some amazing save plays, some pretty cool hooks. He only died twice. He's got 24 assists. Like, he did pretty well this game.
I'd give it to Jinx for victory. He's definitely up.
We're gonna show the support some love.
Because Breezy had his moments where
he also started throwing his lead.
Where he didn't exactly show up, or like Jinx to victory was showing up every single time. So.
Yeah. Brand does by far the most damage as well on the side of AllOneLane. That is pretty substantial. He does almost as much as Breezy, actually. He's only 2k damage less. Yeah, you know it's a problem when you have a team with Twitch and Orianna, but the 2 champions that deal the most damage on your team are your support and your top lane Nautilus. That's a little bit...
Hey guys, I'd like you guys to take a look at the wards and vision placed in the game. I think you guys might find something pretty interesting about that.
Sure thing, let's have a look. The wards placed. A lot of wards for Brand. That's for certain.
24 wards on Brand's side.
24 wards for Brand, yeah.
Maybe he's the MVP. Well, he did have the most damage in the game too, didn't he?
Well, he had the second most damage in the game. He had the most on his team.
He did. Oh, right. The Fizz had. Oh, right. Okay. 2,000 by 2,000. Pretty close, but he did have the most wards on his team.
There's a lot of wards for Brand. Yep, but let's see.
So what's the Game 1 decision? Who's the MVP for Game 1?
I think we're gonna have to give it to the Thresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Thresh.
I hope for a repeat performance for his sake, anyway.
Yeah, because Breezy, while he did get incredibly ahead, he kept throwing his lead, losing the Jai stack.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Jinx to victory made some pretty great plays, and he was the only one protecting the Xayah that was constantly getting all-in by the likes of Nautilus, basically. So yeah, we'll give it to him for Game 1.
Alright, let's get ourselves ready for the next game, guys. Good work so far.